On this trip, it will not be hard to catch 150 fish of all shapes and sizes, so I like the offshore game. Bigger fish, they pull harder, and you catch way more. You have the opportunity to catch something special. The weather is very dependent on what we can and cannot do. We have to go such a far distance offshore that the weather has to be really good. The last few days has been probably the worst weather I've experienced. It has been blowing 20 miles an hour plus for the last 20 days, somewhere in there. But today is probably the only day where it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Some people would say we're the grouper and snapper capital of the world. So today we've got a long day as far as hours wise, and we'll probably be 50 to 60 miles offshore, if not further, and it'll be less than 100 feet of water. So grouper and snapper, like your shallow water, 100 foot is considered shallow for us, versus the East Coast. If you're 3 or 4 miles, you can be in a couple thousand feet. But the first thing is live bait. Live bait makes my life very, very easy. And sometimes catching live bait is almost near impossible. But we're doing good today so far. So we'll start off with these, we call them chummers. They're typically under 2 inches long. And you can typically catch a lot of them, which you've probably seen already. And then we're gonna head offshore probably 2 or 3 miles and catch our 3 to 4 inch bait, our bigger stuff, just in case we need them. Because the #1 rule in fishing is never run out of bait. Then depending on what everybody wants to do, we'll go hit some grouper holes, we'll go hit some amberjack holes, and we're gonna wear these guys slap out. So inshore is mangrove fishing, catch redfish, snook, trout, jacks, tarpon, depending on the time of year. More light tackle fishing, and your offshore side is bigger fish. You have the opportunity to catch something special. Inshore is, for the most part, very predictable. All right, we are gonna head offshore a couple miles. Bait fishing is just like normal fishing. You gotta try and find them. When I say drop them, I'll give you footage. Once you get to that depth, they eat it right away. But you lift your rod tip way up, and they always eat it on the drop. And if you do hook one, reel it up, real slow. They've got real soft mouths. Yep, you want them hooks just dancing. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. If you guys run out of that many baits, it was a good day. The most exciting part about the trip is deciding where to go. The night before, you kind of get a general idea of what your customers are expecting. You'll communicate with them the day before. So the plan for this trip is, I've kind of made an executive decision, I haven't told them yet, is we're going to start with our big fish. We call them reef donkeys. Those are our amberjacks. They're anywhere from 10 to 50 pounds. They call them reef donkeys for a reason, and these guys are about to find out in just a little bit. Let's see if I can get a small one. Small one for you. Is that the one you wanted?
I have no idea. I don't even know which one caught it.
Bigger than one you got, Mark. Guarantee it. I hope so. Don't you lose my rod now. Unbelievable. Jason.
That's good. It just lift up.
Take me home.
Stand on the inside, on the belly. Yep. Predators, man.
It's wild.
All right, shark o'clock.
Don't help him, he's got it.
We're a team.
No,
Teamwork, man.
you're gonna tag team in a little
This
while.
is teamwork.
You want to keep your hand back here. Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
So get your pictures because I'm going to hold on to them real tight. Keep lifting if you can. Nicely done. All right, guys, we started off at a wreck and you saw the big amberjacks, and now we have moved to a different spot and we're going to snapper fish. So there's two types of fishing for them. You got a light jig head, and we have what we call a chicken rig, where your weight is below your hook. Weight's down here, hook's up here, and we're going to see which one works the best. But right now we've got a mangrove snapper on. mangrove snapper. We're resting. We have got 30 miles to go, but absolutely perfect day. The weather was phenomenal. A little breeze out of the northwest, keep us cool, nothing too hot. The fishing was very good. Started off with our amberjacks, our sharks, fish everywhere. We could have stayed there all day and caught as many as we wanted. Can't complain. Life is good.